Hello. If anyone else joins us, then I will add them in. But we have come to talk about transition because it can be really, really overwhelming, and also talk about earning an incentive trip and making a plan to get there. Laura and I are going to talk about our experiences on not earning an incentive trip because actually probably the biggest part of my Sensi story and like me growing as a leader, as well as Laura's, is probably the lesson that has taught us, wouldn't you say, Laura?
100%. Like,
Yeah.
it's not a nice
So
thing.
no, so um it is a big part of it. So in terms of transition, what does transition even mean? Because there's a lot of new people in our team, so that they know. Transition is the end of one catalogue season into a new catalogue season. So August is what we call like our transition month. So everything's 10% off for our summer closeout effectively. And then come the 1st of September, we have a new catalogue that will launch. So transition month gives us the opportunity to transition between summer to winter and vice versa. Now, loads of tools are available. You may have seen like new season sales kits and lots of info flying around. The biggest thing I can tell you to do is to keep it simple and you don't need to spend a lot of money. Like
Yeah.
that's my biggest
Well, and
thing.
the other thing I was going to say is, oh yes, keep it simple, don't spend a lot of money, but do not, right? And this is a cardinal sin. Do not share the new catalogue until like the last few days of this month, because I'll tell you now, it will kill your business in August.
Well, and even if you're not at where you want to be by the end of July, don't share it till the 1st of August or like literally the 31st of July. Like when I first ever
You mean
joined,
September? You mean 1st of September, end of August, babe?
all right, yeah, whatever. That's what I meant. You all know where I'm at. Before the end of this month, before next one starts. Um, when I first ever started, like obviously our new catalogue season used to be August. That's where I was thinking actually that I wasn't just being a wally. So I
Yeah.
joined on the 28th of July and new catalogue launched the 1st of August. So I literally had no idea what was going on because my kit was literally everything summer and then all of a sudden winter launched. So I literally didn't even share it until the 1st. That morning I woke up and was like, apparently we've got a new catalogue that's launched today. Who would like one? So there's loads of different ways you can do it. Personally, I use thick sheets. These are the first ones that I could grab, but these are not even, I've just realised they're actually oil stickers, but they all do the same job. And there will be a printable template. Oh, I have got some on the floor actually. A
I'll share the
printable.
links. So I'll share the links. I'll share the links after this. And
Oh,
also,
okay. Marvelous.
there is also a list of things that are discontinuing. So before we even get to that sticker sheet, George, there is a
Yeah.
list of things discontinuing. Again, I'll find it and I'll post it in our group, because the best way
You
to
can
work
literally
this
use
month
that to
is go
schedule your
through as a tick
content.
sheet. Go
Yeah,
through as a
all day
tick
long.
sheet. Yeah, anyone that you know loves a certain scent that you know that's going, message them. And this is the month as well to talk about Sensi Club.
Yes, me and Charlotte had that conversation the other day in that. So Sensi Club, for those of you that don't know, is almost like a subscription service. So you can start it, cancel it as often as you want, but it guarantees you that you will all Sensi will always make you a bar that's being discontinued. So if there's a bar, say Suncastles, for example, that's being discontinued that someone loves or that you love, you can put that on Sensi Club and Sensi will continue to make that for you for as long as you keep that subscription going. I think they allow you to skip it once, but you can have it as monthly, bi-monthly, or quarterly. So it's well worth promoting. I've actually made a series of stories to post just now of me and Shearwoods, and it says like, "This is Georgie. Georgie is an idiot. She's had to wait 5 years for this moment to warm this fragrance because she didn't Scentsy Club it and it disappeared and it's only just come back as a limited edition. It's now in
Yeah.
my club. I shan't be without it again. But it's about making people see. Like I had a customer last year that it's just I think I've actually got the screenshot somewhere that I shared to show how easy it is. That they were like, oh, I really don't want all of the summer scents to leave and autumn winter to start. I really don't like them. And I was like, well, why don't you club them? So then you get
Yeah.
them. And she's literally got a bi-monthly subscription. That's your recurring PRV as well. That's the PRV you don't even need to work for. Like
Yeah.
that's what I said to Charlotte. Focus on getting those customers, or even you can even do like I call it like a VIP club. At the end of this month, I will offer my customers, anyone that wants a bi-monthly subscription of their favourite summer bar. And basically that just goes on to my Scentsy Club if they don't want to pay the shipping for it.
That's basically what I've done for my every
Yeah.
3 months.
Well, it's the same with Bring Back My Bar as well. Like while they're around, if anyone like loves it but only wants like one or two bars once in a blue moon, you can add it to your own one and all. It's called like I think I've called it the VIP sub club. That's what I did. I'm trying to remember. It's been 6 months.
I'm gonna call mine Always Get My Bar Club because my some of my customers just don't understand the concept of
No,
Woolworths.
exactly. But there's lots of things you can do with it. There's lots of ways to utilize it. So make sure that you know what's going. Blue Grotto's going in wax. I was shocked when that went in flowers, but it's going in wax, which is probably the biggest surprise for me that jumps out of that list. But yeah, a lot of the favourites like Go Go Mango and Summer Holiday are going. So they may return, they may not. Like you just
No
don't
one
know.
knows. That's the problem. No
No,
one knows.
no. Um, and then we enter a new season. So since we do the new sales kits, as we said, personally, I like to buy the new season kits, but that's because I'm in the position that I'm in as a director, and I like to take photos of all the new warmers, and I do a lot of events, so I know that at some point I'll get the revenue back and get prepared for the next season, not be sort of scrabbling around. But as a consultant, what I have found the most effective over the years in getting scents under people's noses are sticker sheets. So literally the 10 brand new fragrances. Laura's going to tell me the date that this is available because I know they're not there
15th.
yet. So from the
15th of
15th,
August.
you can buy the pack of stickers and you can literally then stick them all on a template on a piece of card that you can print out at home, super easy, and send that out. That for me has always worked the best
Yeah.
and made the most difference. I'm not sure, Charlotte, if that's what's worked for you as well. But definitely, I used to sample all the new season waxes. I used to buy the new season sales kit, make them all, bag them, label them all. And one, it's a hell of a lot of time. Two, it's not necessarily cost effective because those scents are not going to be everybody's cup of tea. So it's like if they don't like one or two, then they'll probably lose interest in warming the rest of them. So the 10 stickers on a sticker sheet, sending those out before, creating a bit of hype about I need some product testers who would like to be the first to get their hands on something new, and then sending that out as a large letter just with a 50p stamp on it is the best way, because then the minute that the first rocks round, I will literally be in their inboxes and saying, like, I'm going to split 6 packs, or I'm going to offer you your first 6 bars for £36 or whatever it works out to be, that actually is just splitting bundles to get where I want to be PRV wise on the first. So
I
that
do
for
agree.
me,
Stickers are definitely the way to go, Georgie.
yeah, like we've all tried it all different ways. Like I'm in year 5, so's Law. I've done
Yeah.
the really pretty catalogue packs, like that are proper over the top with tea bags in them, or hot
Yeah.
chocolate sachets, and a newsletter that details all my favourites, and a
Not doing it
catalogue.
anymore.
You find you spend so
Honestly,
much money on it and you don't
Well,
yeah,
it's
really get
time
anything
as
back
well.
for
It's
it.
time. You've got to think.
it
Honestly.
is.
Yeah, it's your time as well, and that's money in itself. So
That's what I mean. Your time is money, time is precious, and ultimately, the best way to do well in this business is to focus on and streamline the income producing activities. And as much as it's really lovely to make up packs and for them to land well with people, those catalogues cost you money, the biscuits cost you money, the tea cost you money, the time is money. It's not worth it. Literally, a sheet of stickers that tells them the 10 new scents that they can rub and smell, decide what ones they like, job done.
They're
Then
really good
do
as
it
well
stick it
as
with
because
your
you
you,
can
QR codes, something
you
like
can do
that.
it in
yeah,
split
and
packs
then
as well. So you
well,
can
it's
split
also
it with a friend and make it cheaper.
absolutely like, and then it's also as well like, you've got a reason to follow up with them. You've got a reason to talk to them. It gives you like a talking point. Whereas if you were to message somebody and say, "Oh, did you read my newsletter? Did you see this? Have you looked through the catalogue? Did you have a chance to warm the waxes yet?" Like they're not going to warm 10 fragrances in the period of time that you want them to give you an order. So
Hello,
actually
George.
having, hi Tom,
This is being recorded.
actually,
Oh,
it's fine. Tom can be in it. Hi
I'm just saying
Tom.
hello because I've seen you. Have you had a nice holiday?
It was lovely, thank you.
Good.
Yeah, in the time that it takes them to literally scratch
Oh,
and
come on.
smell those 10 stickers, you're going to generate yourself an order. So it's about being practical. The other thing, like catalogues for me, are not even an essential. I've got the odd person that asks for a catalogue,
Yeah.
but to me, I will buy some to have for potential new customers and to go in things like my borrow bag, because that's nice for them to have a catalogue, like if you're actually dropping stuff off for them to use. But I won't send them out to all my existing customers unless anyone specifically asks, because again, it's not necessarily generating me any revenue. What does generate revenue and what I will always get are the tester pots,
Yeah.
because they're your employees. Like the tester pots are what you're going to lend to somebody. And actually, probably the first month of a new catalogue is when
Well,
my transition pots will do the most work. In that, if I drop an existing customer's order off, I will be dropping my scent bag off with it and saying, "Oh, the new scents are out. There's my bag. I'll leave it with you. I'll come and get them in a few days." And then I will deliberately put an order form in there, and I will be telling them in a message what ones they absolutely must smell, what my favourites are, and then going to pick it up and hopefully collecting an order at the same time. So, scent pots and stickers for me are the best two things out of all of the things that Scentsy offer to see you into transition season. Do you agree, Law? Anything else
100%. Like as you said, like
that
over the
I've
years.
missed?
No, over the years, Georgia, you and I have sat in each other's living rooms making things look pretty. And as the old saying goes, thanks to Nick Wilson, it's better done at the door than perfect. I'll probably elaborate that, but that's so true. And one thing I've learned over the years is people don't care about all the other crap you put in it. They just want to smell and see the new product. So
Yeah,
for me, like I probably put product sheet in there rather than a catalogue because they're a lot
we're
cheaper.
not doing product sheets anymore.
Oh, well, it'll just be a QR code on a bit of paper for them this year then.
Yeah,
That's all they're getting. But yeah, it's just keep it simple. Don't overwhelm yourself with spending time making up hundreds and thousands of different bits. But yeah, for me, don't get me wrong, like I like Georgie. I have ordered the new season wax kit. I'm debating about the warmer kit purely because September I've got Cressing and Shah knows she's done that event with me. So have you, George. That's huge. And for people to see the new warmers
yeah.
potentially is going to be
And
a big
that's where
thing.
it's circumstantial. Like the choices
Yeah,
are there. I know that I've got events booked back to back all the way between now and Christmas. So for me to be able to showcase the new warmers that are in the current catalogue is important. But £217. So my event that I did today, the money I've taken from that event has paid for my new season sales kit.
Yeah.
So whatever I've offloaded today is what's paid for that. So I'm not out of pocket. But from a new starter point of view or a newer consultant point of view, my advice would be don't do that. There will be enough tools and enough photographs and enough things in place. My
Yeah.
advice to a new consultant would be to start building a party now. Like, don't close a party before the end of this month unless you've got a teamie that you need to close it and give them a host kit on. But while
Yeah.
we've got the £9 join offer on, I would be building a party this month so that on the first you can go on and spend your credit on the new Scentsy that you want and on the things that you think you want in your home that you're then going to showcase. Like, that's what it should be about. Like, your money should be for, like, Scentsy money should be for your family and for your, like, enjoyment, not for Scentsy, as Orville always says. Like, that's the most important part.
I actually live
So
by that now. You told me that a little while ago. I say a little while ago, it was years ago now. But I've not looked back since because when
no,
I first started doing all my Scentsy bits, I was actually spending a lot of money out of my own pocket to get stock and things like that, and realizing that I was actually probably spending at the time more than I was making. And I had a conversation with you about it, and then you set me
yeah,
straight
and
straight away.
we are all guilty of it to a certain
Oh,
extent.
yeah.
Like, we do like go over the top with things or have gone over the top with things. But like, even with your scent of the month, Shah, they looked lovely. But I said to you, you don't need to spend
Just
that
simple it down.
money on those
Yeah.
bags. Like, you can make them look pretty in a much simpler bulk sort of process. Like, Temu is my best friend because everything is cheap as chips, and it's about what works for you. So keep it simple, utilize the stickers. I think scent pots are brilliant because they are your employees, but again, that's a personal choice. Um, Stickers, I would 100% say that you need, just because that is everything. And the wax kit, again, yes, I have bought the wax kit, but that's because, same as Law, I've got events, so I like to take it with me. But also, I do my 3 bar bundle offer each month for samples. So I will do like my top 3 out of the new ones. So I like to have them in advance. But again, it gives me a chance as the director to be able to take photos and get reviews and things like that that then help
I'm
you
glad you
guys.
said that.
So
Because so I have bought the wax kit and I'm using them obviously for that sample thing to go in obviously my orders for that particular month. But I don't know if you've seen the Whiff Box girls. Char, I know you have, and I spoke to you about it. But the Whiff Box is probably a really, really good tool this month to try and get your customers ordering it to do reviews, because that is jam-packed full of new
well, I
products.
need to remake. Actually, this is completely going off topic, but I need to remake. Do you remember last year, Law? I made the
I've got one.
review sheet where we
Got
split the
one.
whiff box and then we split the. It was a whiff box, and then did we get the new season clean kit and the new season laundry kit, and then somehow we ended up getting like almost like 15 bags out of it that people could review. So yes, my
Yeah.
brain when it's engaged needs to work that out. But yes, there are lots of ways that we can start to get reviews off of people and all help each other as well. But it is just
Mm.
one thing at a time. Like, the stickers you can busy yourself with in the background at your own pace. That's why it's a month for us to transition. I would get a pack of catalogues just so that you've got some, especially if you are new and you've got people that you want to show it off to. But I wouldn't go over the top and go, oh my God, I need 100 catalogues and I'm going to go and put them through people's doors. Do not do that unless you have a way to follow it up. Unless you're going to go and knock on all those doors and try and collect that catalogue back like Avon style, don't do it. It's not worth it. You should only give stuff out to people like a borrow bag or even samples to a certain extent that you've got the ability to follow up with them, because the fortune is in the follow up. Like, that's where the gold happens. That's where the magic happens.
Yeah. And as
I'd
the
say
kits
as
are not
well.
as the kits are not coming out till the 15th as well, girls, I would put transition, like that transition thing, to the back of your mind until the 15th,
Yeah,
and focus on going through that list of discontinuing,
yeah,
because
absolutely. It
yeah,
sounds a lot, it really does, but it's because we're talking about 2 months at once. So we're talking
yeah,
about work in August and it being 10% off and all the things that are leaving, and all the things that are going, as well as there's starting to be loads of new stuff that starts flying around from people starting to take photos and get reviews and like smell the waxes and SFR happening and whatever else. Like it is quite crazy. But focus on August 1st. August, get to where you want to be, do the things you need to do. The transition stuff should just be happening quietly in the background. Like sticker sheets for me, I will print them all so that then come the 15th when I order them and they arrive, I've got the paper ready to sit and stick them on. And I'll just sit and watch Netflix and sit and sticker them so that it doesn't, it's not like a block of time that I'm losing. I'm still watching TV with my family or doing what I need to do and getting them done. So don't stress. Like it honestly is the most exciting season. Don't be overwhelmed by it, be excited by it, because the more that you're excited about hyping up what's going and people needing to
yeah.
like concentrate on their faves and then all the new things that are coming, the more that that's contagious as well. And then your customers sort of buy into the FOMO element of it, I would say. What were you going to say, Shah?
I was going to say it was just worth pointing out with the catalogues as well that they're not going to have prices in either.
No.
So although
No.
people might want them, they're still going to come back to you and go, well, how much is this and how much is that? So
that is very intentional from Sensi's behalf, and I actually like it.
So do I.
Because it something I said to someone in our team a little while ago was, and I think I've had a conversation with another leader about it since, is part of being successful in this business is having the confidence to believe in yourself and not lose a sale. So, for example, if someone came to me and said, "Oh my God, I absolutely love," I'm looking in my office, I absolutely love Lilo Buddy, like the Lilo Buddy, but I just haven't got 60 quid to spend on a teddy. I would have the confidence to go back and say, well, I can take 10% off for you because I know that our party credit is 10%. And I know that somewhere in the month, I will have enough credit to be able to do that. The same as if someone said to me, like, oh, it's a bit more than I wanted to spend, I would go back to them and say, what were you looking to spend? If it was drastically different to the warmer that they were talking about, I would suggest something that looks similar or of a similar colour scheme or something like that. But if it's not that far off of like what it is, I'd say, okay, fine, just give me the 50 quid. And I know that I will either credit someone's wax later on or have something that I will use a half price for further down the line. And it's that gives that element of customer service, but the catalogue not having any prices in it also then gives us that, independent fragrance consultant ability as well. The same as our personal specials needing to be private and not on social media, not having prices in the catalogue does exactly the same thing. And it gives us the ability to have a conversation.
And that's exactly what I was going to say. Have the
Yeah.
conversation.
Yeah, absolutely.
It gives
So
them
I
more
am.
reason to want to have the conversation with you because they want to know more.
Mhm. Absolutely. And I will touch very, very gently. Like, obviously, I'll touch on it more after SFR once I've heard Orville speak and all in my Scentsy bubble. But from what I have heard of what Heidi and Orville have said about us moving into selling candles as well, is they are still going to be the safest alternative to candles. Wax and warmers will still be the foundation of our business. But the reality is, candles, we are a home fragrance company and they want to be the world leading fragrance company.
You know
And to
what?
do
Did
that, they need to
Sorry,
step into candles because candles are like the younger market. It's actually one of the fastest growing markets at the moment. There's like been a huge curve in the sale of them. And I'm actually excited like,
on.
which is weird because my business is called the Wickless Home. So there's a lot of things that may have to change for me, but it opens up a whole new world and actually looking at it and thinking for people that go, oh, but I do love to light a candle. Yeah, great, I can do that as
Well,
well.
I was around my brother's today. My sister-in-law refuses to use Scentsy. She is obsessed with candles. So between me and her, I said, "You're never going to guess what." Well, she was almost wetting herself beyond
Yeah,
excitement because
people do love them.
she loves the smell of Scentsy, but she wanted a candle. And she was like, "Oh, is it going to be just in one scent?" I went, "No, it's
No,
going to be in
no.
loads." And she was like, "Right,
Yeah,
that's it. Sign
I'm
me up."
actually excited.
So
What were you going to say, Shah? Sorry, I carried on talking because otherwise I was going to lose
Okay,
my
it's
train of
my
thought.
fault. It's my fault for interrupting. But what
Mm,
I was going to say was, if people have not seen the end of month live that Heidi and Oral did, then they need
mm.
to go and watch it because, to be honest, I was really kind of on the fence about the information, obviously, that was being shared through Workstation, and you scroll through Facebook and every other comment is, "Oh my God, since they're doing candles." And I'm quite an open-minded person, so I wasn't really either way about it. But then I went and I watched that end of month live where they actually discussed their reasonings behind wanting to do it. And just watching that, it did make so much sense. It's not that
Well,
they're
and they
trying
want
to
to do it
steer
for the
away
best of
from
us.
this. Yeah,
Like
they're
they
giving
want
our
people to
customers
be
the options.
successful. Yeah,
We're
absolutely.
going to
Because
get so many more people in that
yeah,
way, and they might try both that way. You don't know. You've got to give everything a go, I think, in this business.
yeah, absolutely. And I'm excited about it. So there's lots of exciting things to come. Once we have got this month out of the way, we move into that season. And once we've been to SFR next week, obviously we'll be able to share a lot more. I love Laura's little giggle.
I
So
know,
what
I
that
love
was for.
it. Say it
I'm
again.
so
Yeah,
excited. I'm so excited.
I'm excited. I will be once I'm over my jet lag and
If
I'm
you've
not
never seen
grey
the
as anything.
video, if you've never seen the video of me in Florida when we got and everyone that knows me knows that I'm obsessed with Scentsy buddies. I've got a Scentsy buddy issue.
She has a
When we
problem.
when we got the minion, well, it was like Christmas, birthday, everything had all come at once.
Yeah.
So God knows what we're going to get this year.
Nothing to do with the fact that I'd just come off stage and, we was all crying and emotional
No,
anyway. They then decided to chuck in that
the
they were giving
minion.
out a minion and Laura lost her bananas. So yes, that is all exciting. There's lots happening. Transition, keep it simple. Do what you can. Do what you need to do. Do what's going to work for you. Don't do what other people are doing. Like you will see loads of Canva stuff flying around over the next couple of weeks, and you will see loads of people doing different things and suggesting different ideas. Just stay in your lane and do what works for you. That would be my biggest
100%.
piece of advice. And keep it simple. Better done than perfect. Doesn't need to be anything other than getting fragrance under people's noses. Simple as that.
Yeah.
So
Well,
that's probably
you
about it for transition, I
Cardinal
think.
sin. I don't even warm my waxes. I just cut them up. Cardi would kill me.
Shambles. Shambles. I'm not quite
Lisa
that
did a
bad.
live doing that not that long ago, actually.
Yeah, she at least uses a fancy cutter though.
Yeah,
Laura's
I
just
did. I used the wiggly one.
really
Yeah, look.
mm,
Bish bash bosh at the door.
shambles.
All
I do
right.
sometimes, I'm not gonna lie. Very, very rarely if I'm in a rush. Right, so then that takes us on to earning an incentive. Now, I will say there's been a lot of talk about Mexico. I am not at this moment in time 100% sure that Mexico is going to be Region Two's destination. It's all very ominous. There's nothing that says that it's a global trip. Last year, last year was a global trip. This year
Yeah.
is a family trip. And obviously, our workstation says everything will be revealed at SFR. Whether that is they're just trying to keep us in suspense because they don't want it to have been ruined by it being unveiled at SFR in America, I don't know. Whether we'll have a different trip, I don't know. What I do know is what the point structure looks like, what you're going to get points for, what you need to do, and what you don't need to do. And it's really simple. like people think that working an incentive period is unachievable, I think is the word I want to use. Like people think that it's not achievable. I've been here for 5 years. I have earned every incentive at various levels. Now, there was one Monte Carlo that I did not earn as a trip. So I earned SFR in Manchester, which was an incredible experience because I earned level one, but I missed out on level two. And I missed out on level two by being a dick. That's the
A
best way I'm
cat's
going to
whisker.
put it. Yeah,
A cat's
like
whisker. And tell
I
you what,
missed it.
that period when everyone was there, it was not a happy Georgie.
It was not a happy Georgie because I missed it by something like
Nothing,
900 points.
if
Like
that.
it was not a lot. Um, so yeah, I missed it like that level two by like 900 points. Now, why did I miss it? I missed it because I not was arrogant, that's not the right word, but I sort of sat,
Complacent.
I was complacent, yeah. I sat back and I looked at the points that I had on paper. I looked at what was going on in the downline and in our team in terms of promotions and orders and this, that, and the other. And there was a promotion that was due to happen within our team. The person had the order and everything, and then unfortunately, something medical happened literally on the last day of the month. They didn't promote. I didn't get my 1,000 points. I missed the incentive trip by 900 points. I was absolutely devastated. Like, it was horrible. And I remember Lisa at the time saying to me, you will, what's the word? You will see the good in this at some point. And I do now. Like, now I see it as I've actually got an experience that I can train on. I've got a not earning an incentive trip and being complacent and missing it by this much to actually learn from that and to teach you guys like how easy it is to become complacent, but also how easy it is to put the work in. So it's done me some good
And
in
that
a
was
way.
me this year. That was me this year. I was
Yeah.
complacent, and then I had the right fucking hump. Sorry, I'm swearing. It is past 9 o'clock, I think.
Not quite.
Because I didn't go on the cruise.
No. And we had some very crosswords
Frank
throughout the year
competition. Well, go on, sorry. We had some
because
very frank conversations, but
frank
yes.
conversations, crosswords, whatever you want to call it, because every time that Laura said to me, it's fine. I know that it's not going to happen. Like, I'm all right with it. I said
I'm
to
not
her,
arguing.
you're a big fat liar. Like, you're going to kick yourself. Like, you're not doing the things that you should be doing. You're sat back and you're pretending that you're okay. And she was not okay.
I was not. I was fucking
Is
fuming.
not okay. And it's because from the start, that was your attitude, wasn't it? It was, oh,
Yeah,
I'm not going to do it. It
yeah.
was, I'm not going to get there. It
As
was,
much as I was saying I'm going to do it, there was always that little thing in the back of my mind that, oh, it's
yeah,
not going to happen, it's not going to happen. But
no,
if you're sitting there now thinking that it's not going to happen, it isn't going to happen. I'm going to be really honest, because the
absolutely.
only thing standing in your way is you. And if there's people sitting there listening to this when they watch it back or whatever, thinking, well, it's only leaders and directors that go on these trips. Let me tell you now, look at that point structure. It is
Oh, mate,
easier
I'm so
for
excited.
people that are essential, that then promote to certified, then promote to lead and beyond, to be on that trip.
Oh,
That
all
is the
day long.
easiest position to be in. Poor Georgie has got to try and hit paid at title every month. The only promotion you're going to get, George, is star director.
Oh,
Like,
and that's a very long way off.
exactly. So,
So we would need to triple for me to hit star director, just to put it in perspective. So yes, it looks like star director, you get 8,000 points. That would be lovely. But for me to hit star director, We need to triple our team sales, and I need to have 2 frontline directors.
Yeah.
Like, so that's a lot. I'm going for it. I would love to walk the stage next year at SFR as a star director. I will one day. I said last year I would love to. It's coming. Whether that's now or in 5 years, it will happen, but it's coming. But to earn it from the bottom, like as somebody that's done it, to earn it from an essential or certified consultant is so much easier. And you've
Yeah.
got so much potential. You literally just need to do the things that you want to do to grow your business. And actually, the point structure this time to earn that trip is like nothing I've ever seen before. It's more achievable than it has ever been. Like,
Yeah.
hand on heart, last trip was the hardest trip I've ever had to work for in 5 years. It was so hard. It was a lot of points. Like, it was mega. This time, it's achievable. If you set yourself out to be paid at title at the title that you're at, do the things that you need to do, earn the promotions that you need to promote to, like, you will get there with ease. Like,
And the
to
way
put it
you
in
got,
perspective,
God,
Emma London is already, like, on day one, she was on 5,200 points purely because she had a lead consultant promotion last month and 2 certified. So that was 2 lots of 500 points and 3,000 points for a lead. So she woke up on the first with those points, and they've never included people that joined in a previous month, which is amazing. They've never carried the join promotion on into the start of an incentive. So that's like, they are doing the thing. They want people to earn the trip.
yeah.
And let me tell you, there is no trip like a Sensi trip. It's special, like proper special. You need to just have a plan.
Well,
And
it's
that
not just
plan,
have a plan, but it's and since you do these incentives deliberately, right? They do them twice
if
a
you
year.
can,
Like
yeah, if you can achieve
the one,
an
yeah,
incentive, you'll have a successful business because it
yeah, the one
teaches you to
earlier on in
work.
the year. So that the Sensi Bingo, for example, and I'm just going to bring this into its perspective. The Sensi Bingo is designed in a way that allow or makes you focus on the core pillars of your business, right? So that's
Yep.
sales, that's recruiting, and whatever else, right? Sensi this time around,
Is by host join, isn't it? They're the
yeah,
3
yeah,
things. So you host the parties, people buy the stuff, you ask them to join. You host
yeah,
the parties, people buy the stuff, you ask them to join. That's it.
yeah,
And Lisa once told me, and I remember telling you the same, Law, like at certain points in an incentive period, you can feel really overwhelmed and be like, oh my God, but I need to do all the things. Like, I haven't recruited anybody, but I haven't done this, or I haven't sold anything, or I've focused on that and I've not done this. Actually, if you just focus on those 3 things, host the parties, get people to buy the products, ask people to join, that's it.
yeah.
It all falls under those 3 things. It is not any more complicated than that. If you
And it's
make it
just
more
getting in
complicated
yourself.
than that, you're going to blow your mind.
Yeah, it's just about getting yourself into those habits as well. So if you're not posting, like everyone posts to sales and has one-to-one messaging sales, but if you are not regularly talking about what you're doing in your Sensi business, like it doesn't have to be direct spammy, come and join, share what you're doing. Like even like sample, something simple, sample making, right? When someone says to me, oh, I haven't got time to do Sensi, I then go up and I intentionally do a reel of saying, oh, well, the excuses of being too busy is rubbish. There's me watching my program making samples.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely. And it is.
so,
That's the same conversation that I had with the lady that's joined today. She was very much like, oh, I'm just about to start a new job though. Like, I do still work. And I was like, yeah, so do I. I have
yeah,
a full-time job and 3 kids, and I still have a business. It is a choice.
yeah,
And it doesn't have to be a choice that takes over your life. It just has to be a consistent choice. Like, that's the difference. And Laura, what would you say the difference is in how you worked your business the year that you earned Norway
yeah.
versus last year?
Consistency.
Yeah.
Consistency. I stopped. So sales wasn't a problem for me. I stopped having the joint conversations and having parties and things like that. I just stopped it. And again, I think it goes back to complacency, because if you think back when I went Norway, which was like mind-blowingly amazing, honestly, you get treated like royalty. Like, it's just ridiculous. I had a really, really strong team, didn't I? And
Yeah.
then post COVID, or even after that, way past COVID, and when the world opened up again, they dropped off. But I was complacent because I wasn't sitting there thinking, I need to replace these. Oh shit. I was like thinking, oh, don't worry, it'll be all right, whatever. And I
Yeah.
rested on my laurels, and
Yeah.
I did pay the price. And that's
Yeah.
why, as well, to be brutally honest, that's why I lost director and I'm back at superstar consultant.
Yeah, because
And
it
that's
does
my
boil
fault.
down
That's not
to,
my fault. There's no blame on anyone else, because I made a choice to sit there on my ass and let the world pass me by.
yeah,
That's the truth of it.
yeah, absolutely. Like, and it is, that's exactly what I did with Monte Carlo. Like, I got complacent and I was a bit like, oh, it's in the bag. Like, I can have a glass of fizz and be done with it. And I left it down to the chance of somebody else doing the right things. And actually, the only person that is going to get you on that incentive trip is you. Like,
Yeah.
it starts with one. It starts from you wanting to share the products and be successful. It starts from you having the drive and the fire and the motivation to get there. It starts with you making a plan. It starts with you then, as you become a leader, or like you start to grow a team, it starts with you doing the right things to show them the way.
And I
to-
remember that, and there was a distinct difference, right? So when we sat in Runwell, that was when the Norway cruise got announced. And I remember sitting there and making that decision. And it was just the weirdest feeling. I was like, right, I'm going to be on that boat. I'm going to be on that boat. The minute that came up, that was what I told myself. And I did
Absolutely.
it. I did it. And again, I don't think I got that feeling the others. And that's not because they were trips I didn't want to go on. It was a mindset thing. And then come from mindset, it's the action. If you
Yeah,
are not
absolutely.
in that frame of mind, you're not going to do it.
No,
And
and you can
again,
turn up to every training in the world. You can read every book that you want to read.
yeah,
You can make as many samples as you want to make. You can post on Facebook as many times as you want to post. But if you're not having the conversations, you're not like sharing and doing the attraction marketing piece as well around like what Sensi does for you, what it's bringing you, the enjoyment, like the non what's the word, the non-sales side of it, then it won't happen. So it all starts with one. This incentive I'm so excited for because I one would love to take as many of our team as possible with us. Like, I would love to. Can you imagine all of the Rainbow Collective like on a holiday? It'd be nuts.
that'd be brilliant.
Also, they have recognised that there's a lot of people that end up flipping parties, for example, to get people to certified to get the incentive points. Then those people don't work because they just want the trip, and they've identified that almost then the numbers are falsified. So for them, forecasting and knowing who's working and whatever, it's not an accurate reflection of people's businesses. That's why they've brought it in as you can do it without growing a team. You can do it purely based on sales. But looking at it, if you were to aim for like 1,000 PRV a month, which in the coming months is easily achievable for everyone in our team, like hand on heart, and you look at starting to grow, starting to put the feelers out of, wanting to hit that next level, you will all of a sudden see those points flying up like big time. Big time. And it's exciting. So if anyone wants to have a chat one-to-one and put a placing plan once I'm back from Berlin and I know exactly what we're doing, exactly where we're going, and I know that exactly what's on the workstation is how it's going to stay, which I think it will. They won't have posted that. So I think that is as it is. But once I've got a better idea of like where we're going and things we can do, I'm happy to Zoom with anyone or chat with anyone that wants to make a plan to get there. And I will
Also,
be
I
sharing
am
my plan.
Yeah, also, I am going to add something that I was like surprised. And George, I don't know if you've had time to watch Heidi and Orville's live, right? But, and something I am doing as well is he openly said that we could actually say to our best customers, we can take them with us.
Yeah,
Right.
absolutely.
So, and then potentially that would end up being a teamie, like if they saw how amazing it is, because it is amazing. But there's nothing to stop you saying to your best customers,
Right,
or your
earn
best
yourself a
customer,
holiday.
yeah, like come
Yeah,
on, come and help
holiday.
me. Like, let's get
Yeah,
let's
let's
get
go on
there.
holiday all
Yeah,
day long.
yeah.
Happy
And
days.
for and usually we've
I have told my children that they are now responsible. If they want to come to Mexico or wherever we go with me, they need to go and pimp me out to all of their parents and all of the friends and everything
I
that
did
they
the
meet.
same.
Off you go.
I did the
Absolutely. Like
same.
Auntie Sandra was like, "Well, can I come?" I was like, "Yeah, if you work for it, off you
Yeah.
go."
Yeah, same with my mum as well. She's like, I'll come with you. I went, well, you're not going to sit there and do nothing. Go and see all your old friends down in Clacton and start like shifting a bit.
Absolutely. It is
Yeah,
a great incentive to be able to get people helping as well.
yeah,
Like, so yeah, if you've got your best mate who loves Scentsy and wants to help you, absolutely get them to take the bag to work month in, month out. Are they selling you waxes? Are they doing this? And then yeah, you can take them with you. Happy days.
yeah.
But yeah, it's no more unachievable than you telling yourself that you can or can't get there. Like that's my advice. And there are so many people in our team that are in the strongest positions to go on the incentive trip ever. We've got some really strong, brand new, certified or essential consultants that are doing all the things, they're bringing in the numbers. Once they start to grow, their businesses are literally going to skyrocket and they will hit that incentive with ease. And yeah, I'm excited. So let's do it, basically, whatever that is. Let's do it.
That's my excited dance.
Excited dance. And yeah, that is
Like an episode of Friends.
it is, isn't it?
But is that the way they go
Yeah.
And that really is all from me.